Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of Road to 2000 Elo. I hope the blurry problem is fixed because when I look at the preview, oh my gosh, it looks so clean. It literally does. Guess what the problem was? The problem was the resolution. You know, people who might not record might not know this. Like, it was the resolution that was the problem. And let's just get into our usual games. That's it. There we go. Alright, let's start. 666. Let's play a D4 again. I should have played D4. Oh, I should have. Alright, let's turn it back into a whatever we play. Let's turn it back into, instead of putting D and C pawns together, we're putting D and E pawns together. You're usually supposed to play C4, but whatever. Nimsovich Defense Scandinavian Advanced Variation. What? Whatever. Opponents take way too long, like way too long to play a move. If you guys have any idea of any other content, let me know, because I'm really interested in some interesting content. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. Some people think that I don't read comments, which is weird, because most YouTubers do read the comments that people give. I mean, they do, usually, at least. They can just like let's say if you're like a Gotham chess, if you're Gotham chess, just imagine that if you're Gotham chess and like you get like, I don't know, 5,000 comments, like you're not gonna be able to read every single one of them, you know. Alright, let's take the knight. I know in the London you're supposed to have the dark square bishop, but I mean, I'm doing a pretty good job, and yeah, I did expect that rook g8, because when I made this trade, I doubled my opponent pawns, yes, but I also opened up my opponent's G file, which is what my opponent's using. Now the pawn is hanging. Hopefully my opponent protects it. And I wonder if there's knight to h4. Bishop takes. Knight, knight, knight. Oh gosh. Knight to. Let's just play knight g1 and threaten this pawn. Alright, my opponent moves it, but that doesn't really do anything. Yeah, and oh wait, we might have gotten into some trouble here. I think we need to go back, check, rook f7. I'm expecting rook f7. Or that. Alright, we're gonna play knight e2 so that we can take this pawn here and open up our h file. Oh. Alright, my arrows are clearly not that much working. Also, I changed the mouse pointer's color. Did you guys see that? Did you? Did you guys see that? I changed it. It was yellow and it was much bigger, and I really didn't like the fact it was so big. Like, it was so big, it was huge. If you watch my videos like before, it was huge. And I really didn't like that, so I just changed it. I made it smaller and it was purple now. I like purple. Purple's a good color. Might be even. Okay, my opponent has a clear idea of pushing pawns pushing the flank pawns all the way to a3, or a4, h4. Alright, should I castle though? Or should I just play, let's just play a3. I know I weaken b3, for example, but it's still protected, so I don't really mind having this. And I can even play bishop h7, oh gosh. Bishop takes h7, bishop g6, and then like go like this. Because the rook can't take because of the pin. And also if the rook take, it would have been just a loss of a rook for a bishop. Which is not good. Which is not good. Usually, at least. In some rare exceptional cases, there we go. Exceptional cases, losing a rook for a bishop is called a sacrifice. You sacrifice the rook for the bishop and get a devastating attack on the king. But my opponent, oops, my bad. My opponent just pushed the pawn. You gotta bring it to like b4, but I stopped b4, like with 2 pawns. So that can never happen, you know. So now I'm threatening bishop g6. So it's a good idea to go like queen h. Oops, rook to like get out of the pin somehow. Maybe rook king f8. I'm guessing is the only way. And then queen h6 check. And then it's basically checkmate. The king could either run back or the rook protects. Alright, that's just bad because I just win the rook. Very nice. We just won the game in 20 moves. Very good. My opponent should have just won king f8. My opponent thought for 1 minute, but yeah, he just lost the game. And still, I think I would have been winning because this pawn advanced. This is an overextension. This is an overextension. This is an overextension. Your pieces are not that developed. I have more space control, and that just loses a bishop, by the way. But we're gonna take this rook with a check, and then take this bishop. Oh my goodness, that's a check too. Are you gonna play this? No. Oh, is queen e5 checkmate? No. It's not checkmate because there's king c6. Alright, let's play queen e5 anyways. Let's force the king out here. I could have taken the pawn too. Now I can take this pawn. Bishop e6. I would be happy to trade. No problems at all. Queen d5 is, oh my gosh, it's so close to checkmate, but it's not. Now I can win the bishop or just calculate a checkmate. King b6 is the only move. I don't know what you're thinking about. So I can take the knight, I can take the bishop, or I can calculate a checkmate. Here, the only legal move is here, and then bishop here is checkmate. Very nice. Alright. That's a good checkmate, you know. Wait, it's not. Oh, it's not checkmate. Alright, that's checkmate. Oh, it's not checkmate either. King a5. Ah, that's so. Oh, there's b5. Oh, I forgot about b5. Oh, no. Why did I do that? Pre-moves for the first time in history went bad. Of course. It's probably not the first time in history. It's probably like millionth time because many people have played chess. Alright, pawn takes, just a move from the opposite side of the board, which is super weird. Alright, let's just take back, and we're gonna go queen e7, and that pawn is protected, so you have no threat. You just lost this pawn too. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Why did I hang the knight? Oh my gosh! I just hung the knight. Oh my gosh! There's queen takes here or bishop takes. Both. No. Was not supposed to happen. Oh my god! Oh. So first of all, I can take this queen 2 different ways. Second of all, I have checkmate. Oh, it's a check. Oh, it's a check. Oh. Alright, very nice. I mean, you could have just taken the knight. I don't know why you had to sacrifice the queen. If you didn't even know that the queen was attacking the knight, you could have... So why did you... I don't know why Sir Mr. Jayaprakash Padak... I don't know how to spell it. You guys can figure it out. Queen takes g3, queen takes g3, it loses the queen in two different ways. And if this was not a check, this would have been checkmate first of all. And if you... So, were you worried about the mate and was trying to delay it? You could have just taken this knight. Because that was the only thing threatening the checkmate. But, alright. Anyways, very good. Next game. Please and thank you. Alright, we're at a 7-day streak now. Very cool. Let's play a Scandinavian. Alright, Queen A5. I like this. There's also Queen D6. I'm pretty sure. Although I'm not really that sure, but I think there's a variation with Queen D6. That's just terrible. You're not. What are you even doing? Why do people give the checks? Oh my gosh. Like, first of all, I can just kick you out, and you could have just won Bishop C4 anyways. You basically just gave me a move. That's what happened here. Bishop G4 now. Now I attack the queen. Why do you bring your queen out in the... You just brought your queen in the fourth move of the game, right here. You just brought your queen for no reason at all. Now you win Queen F4. So, I can go Knight D7. And I can always come back here or there. What? Why would you go back? Alright, I guess you want to develop a piece with a tempo, but we're gonna get Queen E5 and Knight E5. And just get our knight that was kind of passive active. Alright, that's a good move, okay? Then knight defends this knight defends this knight, and this knight defends this queen right here. And this queen attacks my queen. And I can't take this knight because this knight defends this knight. I know that was a little bit complicated, but it is what it is. So, let's go E6, and then Bishop D6, and then, like, just go over there. Bishop D6, and just, like, alright, my opponent takes immediately. Very nice. We just got our knight into the game with, a trade. Now, Knight C4 is good. Knight C4, Knight G4. Let's go Knight C4. Always can reroute to B6 and then D5. It's always an option, so I don't have to necessarily worry about anything. I can go B6, D5, get my knight into a better position. I can even go here, which wins a pawn, but he would play Rook B1 and win my pawn back. I don't really like that, so let's go B6 first, and then Knight B2 is a threat now. Alright, you attack my bishop. I can move the bishop here and take a free pawn. Actually, I could have taken the free pawn when this knight departed to here. Actually, I could have just taken the free pawn. Oh my goodness gracious. What the heck are you doing? What are you even doing? Bishop, knight takes G7. Very nice. Okay. Now it's time to it's time to what? It's time to okay, bishop takes B2. Attacks the rook. I can also win knight takes B2, but there would have been like knight D7 checks and stuff. There's still knight D7 check. I'm just gonna play rook D8, trade the rooks, and be just up a piece in the endgame. I mean, this is an easy winning endgame. Knight f6. What? You just hung the other knight. So my opponent hangs we traded, and my opponent came here very bravely. Like I said, I wanted to take the pawn and just lost the knight and lost the same knight in the same diagonal, and now proceeds to give a check, which is, I don't know, which is good or bad. Alright, now we're just gonna go rook d8, rook d1, checkmate, game over. Or you trade the rooks and we just push these pawns. And knight e3, knight c2, knight g4, knight takes c2. And there we go. Alright. Alright, it lasted well, but I don't have to necessarily take all the pawns. I can just... Oh, that was terrible. Alright, we got a queen. And we can even get a new queen, actually, or checkmate, like this. Alright, king g4, check, here, here, or there. Queen g2. Now you can go here or there, and that's unfortunately not checkmate, but this is checkmate. Wait, it's not? Why isn't it checkmate? Oh, the king could take the pawn, but this is checkmate. Oh my god, what did I just do? Oh my god, now I'm losing. Oh, holy crap. Oh my god, why did I do that? Oh my god. Jeez. Oh, queen out. Why did I? Oh my god, that was an Alright, can we can we get a draw here? Oh my god, he declines the draw. No. Alright, dude, that was ridiculously the worst thing in... Does this guy know how to checkmate with a queen? Or does he just move pieces around? Oh my god, he does know how to checkmate. He gives a check, which is not the right way. No! No! Hopefully we get stalemated with king c3. Is that stalemate? No. King c3 is mate too. King c3. Oh my god! Are you joking? Why did I do that? Oh my god! That was an easy win. That was a super easy win. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Alright, thank god. Oh my god, how did I lose that game, dude? Dude, are you? Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Seriously, unbelievable. Oh. Oh no. And that was the only legal move. My opponent was thinking on how to take the queen because he thought it was checkmate too. He thought it was checkmate too. Alright, by the way, that's a check, and that's why my queen is technically not hanging. So you have to take with the pawns. Queen d5 immediately going for some sort of attack. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Alright, this is just terrible. That was supposed to be an easy win, but we just lost the game. The rook is trapped now. Very good. Rook b7 doesn't trap the rook actually. And d6 stops it. There's queen c6 check. I don't know why I'm giving checks. Bishop d7, I take the pawn. So that's kind of a reason. Oh, I can't take the pawn. Oh my god. Alright, now I'm re-attacking the pawn. And the bishop could just slide over and attack my queen. And defend the pawn. Oh. My arrows are currently not working for some reason. Because chess.com uses too much memory. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this tab alone is like, contains like 1.7 GB of memory. Which is like, not just like so high usage of memory, but like they have so many stuff though. Like it's explainable because they have to sync the time. They have so many puzzles out here. They have these they have chess bots playing. They have Stockfish running and all that stuff. You know, that's explainable. That's kind of explainable why why chess.com is uses a high memory, so high. Now my opponent can't castle because I stopped them. Bishop a4. That's just offering a trade of queens. I'll take the trade of queens. Really. Knight f3. Alright, f6. That kind of threatens checkmate. I don't like that. Let's just kick out the bishop. And play e3. And my opponent doesn't take. Bishop e2, rook d1. Offers a trade. Wish I could win bishop c4, but I can't. Short castle, rook d1, trade, and then win. It's basically what you do when you're up a piece. You don't blunder pieces like what I just did. Alright, now that's a fourth trade of rooks. At least one pair of rooks are gone. At least one. Why didn't I see the pawn? Oh my goodness, I should have just made a new queen. I don't have to take the bishop here. He thinks he's so smart that I would take his bishop. He would take my rook. I would and then I would recapture, and then oh gosh. Now you're just playing I'm happy to trade the bishop for the rook because I'm up a rook. This is simply winning. This is just simple resigns. Very nice. Alright, let me just analyze that game real quick. D4. Yeah, knight takes d4 was just ridiculous. And I just had the whole time I had the whole advantage. Bishop a4. Now if, let's just say, I played rook d1, I blunder checkmate because the bishop protects. You'd think I would trade, but I would blunder checkmate, which is ridiculous. And I kick out the bishop. Yeah, here, if I had taken this bishop, that would have been fine too because it's the same thing. You know, it's the same thing, but instead I took this rook actually, in between move. And my opponent took the bishop, which is just terrible. Now you're just playing, and now just playing a king, two rooks against a bishop. The bishops can never win, okay? Like, the bishop cannot. Alright, let's play Scandinavian again. D3. I don't have to move my queen. If I get attacked only and only then I move my queen. And D3 does several things. Number one, it blocks in your bishop, so now your bishop might have to go this way, but I protect that, so you can't. Number two, it kind of gains control of the center, but you could have played D4, you know. Number three, it opens up the dark square bishop, but the light square bishop is blocked. So, all right, bishop f5, knight c3. Now this is when I play queen a5. All right, I'm getting attacked. Let me just move out of the way. My opponent doesn't have any useful discovered attacks. Like, you can play knight e5, but like queen c7, and you don't really have anything here. You can take my knight, and what you're gonna do? You move the knight once. You move the knight once, twice, thrice, and the knight is gone. So it's not really useful. All right, queen f3. What? Queen f3 is interesting. I can go queen e5. Which protects the bishop, attacks the knight with 3 different pieces, and my opponent only has 2 that is defending, and now I can just take this knight. I'm sorry about that little edit there. This is gonna be our last video, by the way. I mean, last game, not the last video. So if my opponent doesn't take, I'm literally threatening checkmate. So, and I'm up a pawn, which is good. So my opponent has to take my queen, or play queen d3. Queen d3 takes, or play that, which is that doesn't do anything at all. And unfortunately, we don't have a checkmate because the queen defends. But I mean, the king. I mean, I'm kind of infiltrating here. Not kind of, actually. I am infiltrating. G6, bishop g7. That bishop's always defended. Rook c1 doesn't work because if queen takes d2, and that would be still hanging, and I would just win a bishop. Alright, bishop g7 threatens checkmate. Let's see if my opponent finds it. 3, 2, 1. I don't know. You guys can guess. Will you guys think that my opponent will find it? Okay, my opponent does find it. Oh, I was almost about to take this pawn. I forgot about this. Now short castle. Now let's bring the rook after knight d7. You know, knight d7, rook d... Oh, not... Oops. Knight d7, rook d8, knight b6, rook d7, rook d8, you know, all that stuff. Good. That's my only piece that I haven't gotten into the game. I could go bishop e6. Oops. Bishop e6, threatening another checkmate. Or I could trade all of the pieces, which is completely fine. Because rook takes d3, it loses to queen c1. Checkmate. And didn't you just lose? And you just lost the game. There we go. We offered a draw and checkmated. Alright, that was good, and I'll see you guys later. Alright? I will just see you guys later. I don't know what to say. Just get out. Just goodbye. Just leave. I hope that the quality of the video is better now, because I really tried to figure it out for like 2 days straight. And alright, I'll see you later in the next video now. And we're also closing in on day 10, alright? Alright, alright, bye. Goodbye now.